Oh, that world map music, isn't it good? Isn't it so beautiful? I want to have a nice time. God, it'd be like horrifying if something awful happened to the whole world map. Which I say out of nowhere. Don't pay attention to what happened to Final Fantasy V. Because, like, that happened 3 times in Final Fantasy V. Good old Xdead successfully crushing different worlds together. Whoops. Lol. Oh, oh my god. Okay, I am tired. I'm tired. It's not my fault. It was my fault. It's not entirely me. It's my fault. I was out late last night. No, I wasn't out late last night. I made the mistake of being near a supermarket after 5 o'clock, so I immediately bought a coffee. An almond milk instant cold brew coffee. Not amazing. And so I was up till 1:30. Or 2. Or 3. I'm sorry. It was very late. Looking at memes. Typing shit on my phone. About people. You know, Jimble stuff. Thinking about my wife. Thinking about my child. Thinking about my girlfriend. About people I'm flirting with. You know, a good Jimbles day. Now, those are the kind of things Jimbles should be doing during daylight hours or after 10 o'clock, but before 1 in the fucking morning. So I'm tired, friendos. I'm a sleepy Jimbles. Now, you may think, Jimbles, why are you holding a coffee in your giant coffee mug? You just told the story about how bad of an idea it was to have a coffee late at night. Last night. This is Decaf. I intend to essentially finish stream, say goodnight to Loxy and the Stitches, take some melatonin and immediately go to bed. Which is a shame because I want to play Guild Wars. I was out late. Late at the office, leaving a little bit past 5. Going to go get a flu vaccination. I got back in time just to, like, give Emma Stitches a hug, sit on the couch for a little bit, hear about her day, share my day, and then, yeah, log in, say hi, get ready for the stream, baby! Remember, liking and sharing and subscribing and telling cool people I'm cool and asking them to like and share and subscribe. Check out the VODs and donate to my GoFundMe. I don't have a GoFundMe. That puts the Jimbles ever closer to being able to stream full time, which I don't think is an actual goal. I don't think so. I need to earn so much money to be able to not work. That's the problem with well-paying jobs, right? Okay, so I read a really good book. Here we are, Tangent. There you go. You managed to get me on a tangent. Congratulations. Read a book called Raw Dog by Jamie Loftus. Great fucking book. Loved it. I love the 1-star review from it that Loftus retweeted. It just says, girl book. Because, are they wrong? It's a book by a girl. But it's also got the vibes of a girl book. In the sense that it talks about emotions and things that don't strictly relate to a dude assuming that his emotions are far more profound than everyone else he's ever spoken to. That's a dude book. Especially if they're like a college English professor. That's a dude book. You know that. Anyway, Raw Dog. Occasionally, and not that frequently, Loftus will talk about the price of a hot dog. Hot dogs are not incredibly, like, they're not really nutritionally sound, obviously. carbs and a little bit of protein. A bunch of protein, whatever. But they're a meal. She details out her strategy for eating 3 hot dogs a day, and it involves not eating more than half of a hot dog in a setting, and essentially eating nothing else. What is a dude book? Are we talking about pasta? We're not talking about pasta. We're talking about hot dogs. What is a dude book? I didn't give any examples, but something involving a college English professor. That's a dude book. That's a college English professor essentially writing out in 400 pages that his emotions are far deeper and stronger and more powerful than anyone else he knows. Oh, and he also fucks a undergraduate student. Yeah, hot dogs are good. Because of penis. Well, weirdly enough, that comes up less, but yes. But like, the price of a hot dog, she states, like, don't ever pay more than about $5 unless it's really special. Like, other than the Costco hot dog, something college professor. One more, okay? A dude book is a college professor writing about how his emotions are much, much, much stronger than anyone else's. Anyone else he knows. He's coming to grips, coming to the realization that he is in fact a profoundly deep and emotional person, stronger than everyone else. And he fucks a undergraduate student. Because of course he does. Because the author is also a college professor. That's a dude book. And why are we talking about it? Because there was a 1-star review of Raw Dog by Jamie Loftus that only said girl book. And I find that really funny. Really fucking funny. And so did Jamie, obviously. She retweeted it. Last one involved cults? Yeah, the recent show called Lucky Hank by Bob Odenkirk, starring Bob Odenkirk, where he plays a college professor dude. Very dude show, but he does not fuck an undergraduate student, thankfully, because I would lose all sympathy for him in that circumstance. Henchman 21? I don't know. I'm so sorry, Willow. I don't know Henchman 21 from Venture Bros. All 100 and something episodes in my server are unwatched. Much to the dismay of likely you and my sister. Sorry. Anyway, the $5 or so for a meal, not an amazing meal, but a meal, is pretty cheap. Hot dogs are expensive in Australia, except if they're Costco hot dogs or Bunnings sausage on bread. She means like a hot dog. And I wonder if that contributes to there being able to be more streamers who's full, and artists whose like full lifestyle, which is not lavish in any way, is supported entirely by streaming and art and commissions and whatnot. Because cost of living is a little lower, or just standards of living. I mean, they're probably not able to pay a mortgage. They currently do, right? Anyway, this is a very long tangent in the sense that I need to get a lot of subs to be able to stream full time. And even then, streaming full time doesn't include the looking after child time. Hell yeah, you're all really cool, but you're not a human being that's relying on me for everything. Everything. Love, learning, the world, food, water. Not that much water. You don't need to feed a baby water. They get it all from milk, baby. That's something I learned in my breastfeeding class, which 2 people have now asked me, why did I go? Because I don't lactate. I'll be around when someone is lactating. Perhaps I should learn so I can help. Speaking of lactating person, look at my cool jumper. Lactating person in my life got involved. You could throw something at me. Just walk into the room and throw something at me. Emma got me a really nice 2 jumpers, 1 grey, 1 light blue. The new jeans I got were just too long. Right? And so, oh, jeez, a soft jumper? It's so nice. It's also not nearly as heavy as the other one. I don't have to immediately take it off as soon as I'm out of the wind. Oh, that's so much better. Chuffed. I'm over the moon. Lovely jumper. I'd like to trigger a rant from you, Cleric, but maybe we'll wait until I say something else stupid, huh? And if we're really lucky, Comrade will be nearby, and we'll all get a bonus to the puzzle ticket. Want to play Final Fantasy VIII? I do. Well, this is mostly correct. Let me check. Not a display capture, it's capture. Yeah, right. Yeah, cool. I like this layout. This is just, the game is not widescreen. So, it puts black bars around. But that'll gives me place to put up my webcam and my little chat box. We love the little chat box. I almost took, oh God. Just stab right at me, huh? Okay. Oh. Yeah, maybe I just won't ever fail at parenting. It'll just be perfect the whole time. Like, that's possible. I hope Henchman21 isn't a bog standard stupid henchman voice like, I don't know, boss. Let's get out of here. Or ever popular, it's the bat. That one's perfect. He's a super nerd. Oh. You're so pretty? Does he get away with it? Or if I've heard enough people yell, it's the bat, and guess we're playing Arkham Asylum, huh? I'm looking for the Shumi village so that we can finish that side quest. Batman Well is from The Tick, I believe. I always liked Batman Well. Great fucking name. Oh, just see that? That was terrible. Come on, Garden, you should be able to fly better than that. But like, they were pretty intent on saying things like, you put a baby on a changing station, you realize you didn't bring the wipes, you turn around 40 degrees to go reach for them, just out of reach, they're not even far. Baby immediately falls off because babies can't roll or move themselves until they can suddenly. It's not a terrifying statement, but boy does that sound accurate. Babies can't roll until they can. Really gets the point across that they're just like, they will suddenly develop at the least the least helpful time. They will suddenly develop a skill. Smile, that goofy little smile at you. How? I've been at the Shumi village. Come on, little guy. I intend to strap the little bastard to me as much as possible. Very, like, little adventure, no danger sense. Yeah, I dig it, that makes sense. Okay, so I did some grinding. You may not... Oh yeah, I haven't tried off Pandemonium, so let's do that. I did some grinding with my feet. I don't know if you follow me Twitter, and you really should, because a lot of people were very upset with me for daring to grind with my feet. That's Pandemona. Oh yeah, I don't like threads. I'm not falling for that fucker. Meta, the company, has successfully matched matched sex workers like professional accounts to their private accounts, and then changed their professional accounts to show their real name. That's fucked. I'm not doing that. Meta also will very easily work with police to provide as much of your information as they can to police. But like, I've got a... Which really means I should stop using fucking Messenger and move to Discord, which I'm on board with. Would Discord? Probably? No, I don't know. If I'm serious about it, it'd be Signal. Anyway, while grinding with my feet, which is very funny, I may have learned every GF ability for all of the GFs that we have. I know, Cory. You've done so well, buddy. I know! They love the little bubbles! They love the little bubbles, Cory! They're on their home screen, and they're there in all of their screenshots. And I love them for it, but you can't stop. Yeah? See that? How good's that? Oh, we can get a shop now. Cool. What's in Windhill? Buy stuff wherever and whenever we want. We've won. Anyway. Oh, I should show one more thing. Compatibility of GFs. This? Look at his compatibility with Diablos. Why? Oh, because it's a key part of grinding. So he's doing it constantly. He also bought a bunch of other... But with, like, who? And why? Devon and Devlin. Yeah, alright, that makes sense. Would like more Ultima, please. Thank you. Nice. Nice. Love it. Thank you. Anyway, so Cleric. Maybe someone give that kiss? I don't know. Someone can. Someone should. Elaborate plans and get up on the kitchen bench and just leap off. It's terrifying. Why would you do that? Probably fun, right? I mean, I get it. Like, Emma tells me frequently about how kids love to be held by the ankles and spun round in so vestibular motion, vestibular development, something like that. Horrifying. Some movie where a kid tries to act like Peter Pan? Quiet. Doomy Village. Willow, what? Look at his little smile. He's so happy. Wait, shit. Castle once then. Look at his little smile. Let's start with the blue stone. Again, blue, shadow, life, wind, and water. 5 stones in all. We're gonna get a blue stone. Pushing the boundaries of science. I also forgot that I need to do. Don't need the lower level fire spells. Don't need the lower level casting spells at all. We're way too equipped for that. Experimenting and pushing parents. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently the blue stone is here. What the hell? Is that a blue stone? This looks like a big blue stone. Yeah, they're building a statue of Laguna. Specialist thinks we had some in stock. Don't need to leave the village. Do the quest, thankfully. Looking it up. I don't want to do this forever. Blue stone. It's the blue rock near Laguna statue. Okay. Come on, back we go. Yes, the blue stone is not the water stone, and the water stone is by... I was busy doing work stuff at work, otherwise I would have looked it up. Do you think it's this thing here? Stone is blue. Hey, don't tell me this is the blue stone. What? Huh? Oh, oh. Sculptor completely forgot. Sculptor already had it. Well, that's one down and 4 more to go. Okay, next please go find some wind stones. Well, he's not pleased by this. Go to the hotel. This is a quick little side quest. I believe it's worth doing. Quick if you know where it is. There you see rank can go up if you do a lot. Is coming from it. Stone. Oh. Eerie sound. Maybe that means we get additional wind stones. Pick up 400 and throw them at someone in combat. Put them in a slingshot. Kill a Goliath or two, you know, just when no one's looking. Who cares? Hey, I got you a windstone, buddy. That's it? Yes, that's the windstone. Okay, 3 more to go. Next, sculptor needs some life stones. Roots on screen, Elder's house. Pulling off Henchman 21. Hey, I don't know. Okay, Willie, you're the director, huh? What do you want? How do I do it? Stakeholder. You're not the tiny stakeholder. Hey, what was that? This is a big stone. Yeah, you spent those precious, precious points you get for idling and watching me entertain you. There's stones under the roots. Yes, you do actually have to click a button, so that's a thing. Oh well. Hey, you big nerd, I found you a life stone. Yep. That's the life stone, only 2 more to go. Next, sculptor needs some shadow stones. There's near the ultimate draw point as well. Yep. Really watch all Adventure Bros. Now, maybe. I believe they're making a sequel series or a movie or something, right? Probably get on with that. Or maybe they declare they're not making one. New season. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Sure. But sure. I tried. I think episode 1 of season 1 turn me right off. Is there a trick? Like, just get through the first season or something similar? Watching Grimbeard the YouTuber? Kind of like his stuff. Very good. Highly enjoyable. Shout out Grimbeard. About it for most good show. And he was asked a question, and he's not really a Supernatural fan, but he was asked a question like, that was quick, okay. Shadowstone. Well, it was in Shadow, I guess. Someone asked the question, like, when do you think Supernatural got to the point where it is not worth watching? I know of this guy, he's not a huge Supernatural fan, but the answer struck me as way out there. When is Supernatural no longer worth watching? A point. And so I posited that question to some friends last night. I asked them, when do you think someone answered? That's 6. I think that's when they start. Like, one was like, season 3. Alright, good answer. Makes sense. Season 6 for Leviathan, that's when it became not worth it. So end at season 5, the original story arc. Yeah, that makes sense. That's very good. We just had an Angels Being Dicks. Angels Being Dicks is like close to season 5. Enjoyable. Funny. But these all make sense. They're all single digit numbers. Someone's like, season 8? I'm like, oh, okay, that's fair, true. Get a bunch of Cass, like the Cass in the Future episode where he's a cult leader. Like, that's worth it. Someone was like the Scooby-Doo episode. Oh yeah, that's good too. That's like season 9 or like 10. This dude said season 12. The beginning of season 12 apparently does a thing that makes it not worth watching after anymore. And I don't know for sure, because he was avoiding spoilers and I haven't kept up with it. But I think Bobby gets resurrected, maybe? They did say it like undoes a lot of character development. Yeah, but he dies season 7-ish, right? Alt reality. Alt reality! Oh. Yeah, fair enough, right? But Supernatural, like, I agree that everyone's earlier assessment of maybe 3, 4, 5, end of season 5, but start of Leviathans, I think that makes sense. Alright. Just so much later than I expected. If you watch 11 seasons and then the 12th one puts you off, you've watched way, like, more than 2/3 of the whole show. You've got an investment. You should probably get on with it. Lastly, Sculptor needs some water stones. Water. So this'll be by the pond, won't it? Hey, won't, because Squall's been like, huh? When we walk up to a stone. And there was... Never mind. It's right here. A stone. Push that frog off. Is a showdown against Chuck half as good as Castiel, Misha Collins yelling, "Hey, ass butt!" and throwing a Molotov cocktail at Satan? How is anything better than that? That? No, this is a stone we put by the pond. Asleep. Somehow I'm wrong twice. This first time I was like, it's probably not the one by the pond, and then, oh, I guess it is, and then I'm wrong. Fuck. Here, because I was like, oh, but he didn't pick it up, so we don't need it yet. But now we need it. Stone that's underwater. What? 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 Artisan's house. Okay, the walkthrough also says you need to find the one by the pond and be told it's not the correct one, then you can grab the appropriate one. Too old for this shit, man. Funny thing is, last week I was like, I'm not in the mood for doing more triple triad. I'm still not in the mood for more triple triad, I gotta tell you. Hey, comrade. Whoa? Mind if I take the stone? Go ahead. Artisan only uses it for washing. Thanks. No. I'll make Cory come over and play triad for me. I'll be entertaining. Like, hilariously make... And he's telling me to make a different move. That's a good bit. That never gets old. Is it? Yes, this is the Waterstone. Congratulations, your job is complete. You may go see the Elder now. Thanks. Hey, wouldn't it be nice to stay here sometime and make some? The triple triad. Oof. Those guys aren't too difficult. They flip all the time. Hey. Oh, oh, no. Oh boy. Oh jeez, okay. Going back to talk to the sculptor in just a moment. Elder will now present you with a gift. Service, it gives me great pleasure to present you this. And it is having a hard time seeing it. Oh. Missing something here? Oh, isn't it amazing? When he holds something in his palm, you cannot even see it. Power of the person who has attained eldership. Else, the honor of seeing his hand. Great hands have shoveled the earth. These great hands have created wonders. These great hands justify his eldership. We are proud to send you off with this gift. Stop by again. Good day. Hey. Stop by anytime. Please leave at once. Hold on. Got to give you a souvenir. It's embarrassing to present you. Given you, but you are. Oh, a phoenix pigeon. That's pretty good. Hey, those wackos gave you something? Yeah, that hand thing, is that for real? Explain what it all meant. Oh, damn. I think it was true. He's kept his hands concealed since we met him. Judging from this place, they're pretty advanced, so they can't be stupid. They probably knew that the silly hand thing wasn't going to impress us. They sincerely admire Laguna, so they wanted to treat us kindly since we know him. Kind gesture just came out weird, that's all, but at least they tried. I think overall it was a decent, heartfelt welcome. I'm a little quiet, hold on. Yeah, well, we got a little breather. That's good. That's my Laguna, my hero. Funny, the elder humbly concealed his hands. Nog, on the other hand, showed him off. What a sham. They probably know. Of course. There was a fierce shrewdness about their eyes, and an unimaginable destiny awaits them. There's no doubt that they know. Why did you bother with the charade? You should have just said, here, there's nothing. I did not want to give them material things. I wanted to give them a moment of peace and our heartfelt welcome. Sounds like a poor excuse. I have an assignment for you. Yes? Assist the sculptor in the shop. He will not rest or sleep until the statue is complete. What? Wait a minute. You misunderstood me, Elder. Please. Mercy. No. What was that? Fine, perfectly normal. Oh, attendant don't want to make a statue. Please make yourselves at home. We are kindred spirits. Well, go talk to the sculptor. Maybe we can help. I don't know. We'll see. Whew. Got a game this Friday, comrade. I'm excited. Got a game on Sunday too. A lot of Pathfinder running for me this fortnight. Plot for the one on Sunday's already done, and Friday night's a pre-written adventure, which I do like to run. Great news! The Elder's Attendant is going to help. Wait, the Elder's Attendant is going to help me with the statue. The Attendant is candidate to become the next Elder, so it's very encouraging to receive his help. We should finish in no time. Oh, okay. Cool. Let's get the fuck out of here. Done so much grinding, I don't feel like doing more side quests. I want to do the main plot, so this quest has a second half. Completing the statue. It's go talk to people, then go to Fisherman's Horizon, and then... Okay, we're going to talk to people. We'll do everything except go to Fisherman's Horizon, because we'll end up there again before too long. The first thing we're doing, to progress the quest, you got to go up. You got to go to the world map. You got to go back in. We can do that, and then we're going to go... Trabia Garden. Wanted to show you the cool abilities. I did it for you. Remember, beating in 8 hours is like speedrunning, getting specific cards and card modding. I'm just too lazy for that, man. Also, be nice to your damn H. Yeah. We did one of them. Got the Quistis card. That was a sweet card manipulation strategy. Because I'm a super genius. You did tell me how to do it. And send me a video on how to do it. And then I followed it directly. So I don't get credit for it. You do! Congrats, comrade. Thank you very much for helping. But still. Back down we go. All the way to talk to the sculptor again. I feel like... Super genius, comrade. Do I get to have a puzzle counter? Times chat was wrong. Yeah. Hey! Were it not for this peaceful village. Hey, Sculptor. Sculptor thought things would get a little easier, but they haven't at all. Attendant can't believe we have to make this silly statue. That's it? That's all you're saying? Okay. Selfie looks so unimpressed. She hates this quest. I'm gonna admit, I'm beginning to hate it too. I'm gonna go talk to the artisan. And if it doesn't progress the quest, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm leaving. Hey, what's going on, man? So they're working on the statue again? Artisan hopes they don't ask me to help. Okay, I'm out. Bye. It's time for some action, baby. We're gonna GF the F out of G. GF the F out of Shumi. G the F the GF. Get the fuck to the garden. G the F to the G. Yeah, G the F to the G? That works. That's good. Squall likes elevators the way Selfie likes trains. That's why we've gone up and down on this elevator so many times. Fucking loves it. Look at him. He's stoked. Little does he know, right? They just rearrange everything on the floor. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, what? You think they're underground that far? That's ridiculous. There are plants there. What? No. They just shuffle everything around, you know. Why? It's my favorite bit. It's not my favorite bit. I think my full answer is you can't make me choose a favorite bit. Fuck you. What? I'm not owned by it. I know this is fake. I'm enjoying it. I'm laughing at idiots. Bet you believe birds are real too. Birds aren't real, they're drones. They recharge themselves by sitting on power lines. My favorite bit. Oh. I don't know if I can talk overall about my favorite bit. But, like, overall forever, I'm not sure. I think a really enjoyable bit at the moment is, like, telling people repeatedly, I'm not actually a fuckwizard. And they're like, oh yeah? That's good. Another really good bit is... Yeah, that's a good bit. A really good bit I enjoy is advising people to go on the aggressive. Like, we're watching something. Whenever someone was caught in a lie, I'd just say, just go aggressive. Just accuse them immediately. Because that's what that is a Darvo attack. Like, deny, attack, refute, something. What's Darvo again? Hold on. I need to know. Darvo. Darvo tactics. Deny, attack, reverse victim, and offender. Yeah. Reverse victim and offender. Kept thinking, because... Oh, his interview with a vampire. It was Lestat. Every time Lestat was almost caught in a lie, he'd lash out and get angry. And so I'm like advising people, like, if you almost get caught in a lie, just yell. Just yell. Just go crazy. Immediately refuse to talk any further. Call them jerks. Because that's just exactly what Lestat, the very abusive vampire, does. There it is. Blown past it multiple times. And it always gets like a response that's like, what the hell, man? You can't do that. I'm like, well, it's shit. Yeah, because that's what... It is awful. It's terrible. Don't let people do that to you. If anyone suggests this in a way that isn't, haha, how funny would it be if anyone did something actually that horrible? That was a good bit. I think, like most good bits, it's one only I enjoy. When you're like, come on. And if you have an argument with that statement, have you ever heard of puns? Who is enjoying the puns when they're told? The teller, and only the teller. A good pun needs someone to go, ugh, every time. I don't mind being that person, it's fun. Another very good bit is auto-attacking my way through Final Fantasy games. That's good. Oh, fuck, that one's less funny now because Final Fantasy XVI, a recent release for PlayStation 5 and only PS5 right now, it has rings that are accessibility options that'll like reduce combat difficulty in various interesting ways. And fucking idiots are like, this accessibility option makes the game too easy for me and I can finish it by button mashing a single button. Yeah, when you put the easy mode things on, it's easy. Idiot. And so my enjoying playing through Final Fantasies 1 through 6 on Pixel Remaster just by like hitting auto attack after I painstakingly set up their like stats and classes and grind for hours so that I can auto attack my way through the game. That's less funny now because, hey, exactly, comrade, Chud's gonna fucking chud. What can you do about it? A direct hit? This has gotta be bad. That looks pretty fucked, honey. I'm going in. Be careful. Are we not going with her, dude? Yeah, like, I want it to have an accessibility mode. You know, there's like another ring that turns up the damage of enemies, so you have to dodge all the time. Your attack combos are easy, but you need to spend more time, like, knowing where you are. Just changing the difficulty, I believe. That's great. That's an excellent idea. Whoa! I yelled it. I thought Selfie was with you. Are we missing someone? Selfie, I let her go on ahead. I wonder if there are any monsters around here. Come on, Squall, let's hurry after her. To tell you the truth, I was shocked when I found out Balan was occupied. I think I understand how Selfie feels. Oh, Zelly, you're a lovable idiot. I bet you this gun was real lively, too. I think the Palom Garden might have ended up like this. Thank goodness we were able to avoid the missiles. I only wish we could have stopped the missiles against Trabia Garden. So this is where Selfie grew up? I'm sure Selfie wanted to come by sooner. Yeah, Comrade's right. I hope she's alright. God, Final Fantasy VIII is good. So good. I think the side quests aren't nearly as good. Mystery of Obel Lake side quest is go to 14 locations in a row, have a very small amount of mysterious dialogue. That's it. I don't know if I like that. Go pick up rocks from the village? Less good. Final Fantasy IX side quests. Oh, no, they're cool. I'll show you them later. So, you've been looking after Selfie? Selfie's been a great help. What's wrong? That's not like Squall at all. Whatever. I'm so glad I saw Selfie. I feel a lot more cheerful after talking to her. There should be a basketball court in the back. Wait for me there, okay? I want to go catch up with some of my friends. The ones who lived, huh? Hey, I bet you've got a Selfie card, don't you? Oh, okay, maybe not. Yeah, such great bones. Jeez. The remake expansion to it, like what they changed, it would be exciting. And again, the things I enjoy about the FF7 remake is that it's like a big expansion in scope and content and is kind of a sequel. Young lad, what was your name and number again? Have you done a good deed for your academy, Trabia Garden? Good deed, you ask, is to help rebuild this place. Let's see. Have you donated to the Trabia Fund? I'll give you an A. So what is your name and number? Squall? Want to play cards? No? Okay. Oh. Wait, what's that? Timbermaniacs? Okay. It's not cool to just have zombie just sitting here, huh? I think that's a pretty dark. Rain 2. I think it's on sale and you've been trying to get me to get it for a while. Probably should, huh? But wait, I'm also pretty sure the next game I'm picking up is Baldur's Gate 3, so I can bang a druid in bear form. Actually, I can bang multiple of them. Fully supports Polly. That Humbury King. Take this GF summoning. Blah. Okay. Hey man, you okay down there? Carried the injured ones out in the car. Me? Nah, I'm not hurt. Just sick. I'm exhausted from tending to everyone. Yeah, this is pretty bleak, huh? Only one druid? I wouldn't be surprised if there was only one druid, but like... You can bang multiple characters, though. Oh. Selfie will rejoin us. Okay, let's do our best to calculate our food and daily supplies. The calculator's broken too, so I have to be extra careful. Hey, do you remember how to multiply? 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. Just kidding. Look! I found an old book beneath the rubble. Maybe there's some writing that tells of a secret treasure? Like how many steps from Trabia's garden, Trabia Garden's gargoyle statues? That kind of stuff. Alright, comrade, enough of that. I am very big on making fun of companies for doing early access as well, but they're pretty clearly putting in actual effort as well. I didn't buy it in the nearly 2 years it's been in early access, but I will buy it when it looks like it's actually gonna release. Yeah, this is someone's diary. Yeah, and it didn't... The plot hasn't been playable for a lot of that. Like, it's really... They were definitely doing an engine test for quite some time. Go south, 5 steps from Trabia Gardens gargoyle statue. Oh, is it? No, wait, is this serious? It's not a single-player game. It supports multiplayer through the story. Not a parent company! Larian was not bought out by Hasbro. Jeez, comrade! Give yourself a negative puzzle! You messed up, man. They sought to get the license and then got the license. Leave this baby to me. I'll have it up and running in no time. We're the tech squad. Hey, who are you guys? We're Trabia Gun's tech squad. We divided up into different squads, utilize each of our specialties. We're the tech squad. Thank you, cleric. I'm all for giving companies shit when they're doing shady things. I don't like your early access, but I'm happy to give them, like, not a pass, but like, okay, the time for complaining about it is nearing its end. Selfie? I'm sorry, Selfie, can you forgive us? What? Why? Why are you apologizing? The teddy bear you gave me, I couldn't save it. I can hear him crying. He's lonely. My teddy bear's a lot stronger than you think. As long as you're safe, Mr. Bear's very happy. Hey, I can hear him. Mr. Bear's watching over you secretly. So don't be naughty or sad all the time. Just remember Mr. Bear is watching you. Hear that? Don't be naughty or sad all the time. Mr. Bear is watching. I'm sorry, I'll be there in a sec. Just wait by the basketball court, okay? Okay, I promise to be good. Tell Mr. Bear I won't be sad or cry all the time, okay? Thanks, Selfie. Is this the basketball court? There is a basketball, but it's not exactly a court. Approved, comrade. We're just talking about who would have won the Trabia basketball tournament if we had played. It's not because of the stupid missiles. I'm telling you, the Mog Moogle team will make it, and they'll probably play the Mark Chocobos in the finals. Your pronunciation's all wrong. It's Chocobos, not Chocobos. Although this season, the Moomba Samba team is a great lineup. Aura! Oh, Aura is an important spell. Aura. It just adds a big number to your use limit breaks calculator. It's super useful. Oh, Emma. I have to remove this missile as soon as possible. There's no more threat of an explosion, but if it falls over, it could crush someone. Gee, I wish the faculty was a little more reliable. What did they expect the student body committee to do under these conditions? There's nothing in the student manual that explains how to handle a crisis like this. Yeah. Yep, gotta move this missile. Might fall on someone. They're not giving up, that's for sure. Trabia's gonna survive, baby. We're leaving as soon as Selfie comes back. We're on standby till then. That is wild, right, comrade? Seem like enemies invaded this garden yet. They're on their way. It's also that, like, I don't know, the faculty should be more helpful. We've seen one of them, the rest of them are dead. That's worrying. Where's the sorceress? I have to find her and... Gotta do something that can show Sylvie can depend on me. Why the search for Eleni? Eleni inviting Squall back to the past, whereas the sorceress searches for it. Could it be that the sorceress is trying to make a journey to the past too? Why did the sorceress come into the picture all of a sudden? Was she actually waiting for this opportunity? Man, I wonder if she was living a normal life before all this. Oh, Zell, I love you. You know, ever since I met all of you, I've been doing some thinking. Can't stop thinking about it. I can't come up with an answer either. Huh? Oh. Sorry to keep you waiting. Thanks so much for coming all the way out here, everyone. Shit. Thanks. Take me with you when you fight the sorcerers, okay? I want to get even. I want to get my revenge. Do we have to fight? Isn't there another way? You know, to avoid any bloodshed? Yo, why, what are you saying all of a sudden? Maybe someone really smart can come up with the ways we wouldn't have to fight anymore? What are you getting at? Someone could come up with something that'd be great. But no one's doing anything. They're all scared, uneasy. All they do is complain. They just pretend to be thinking. They criticize others, but in the end, they can't do anything either. Renault, why all this all of a sudden? What do you expect from me? I grew up in garden. I'm a seed. Do you understand? Well, you have to voice your feelings, or else I won't understand. We're part of a resistance movement in Timber, right? Like others who are all talk, you took to your weapons and fought. Now you're saying all this? Like, what's happened to you? I guess I'm getting scared. Sometimes when I'm with all of you, I feel like we're on the same wavelength, you know? But when the battles start happening, it's different. Everyone's tempo seems to pick up and I get left behind. I try to catch up, but it's no use. How far is everyone going? I can't hear anyone. Once I catch up, I wonder, is everyone safe? Will they welcome me with open arms? Is everyone okay? Will we all make it back together? When I start thinking like that, Renault, I understand. Someone might not be there. Someone you love may disappear before your very eyes. It's tough when you live your life thinking that way, but that's why I fight. When I was a little kid, I was about 4 or so. Hey, everyone, this is a very important cutscene. I was in an orphanage. See, he scores a basket. Very important. Plenty of kids, all with no parents. It was around the end of the Sorceress War, so I guess it couldn't have been helped. Anyway, that's where I was. Ooh, dunked on, comrade! Which is also a really good pun. And out of all the kids there, one was very special to me. Irvi, wanna play? I really liked this girl, and it made me so happy just talking to her. Siffy, what you playing? Whoa! Was that orphanage a stone house? You guessed it. An old house made of stone by the ocean? You guessed it. I knew right away when we first met. Hey, why didn't you tell us? Yes, why didn't you tell us? Because you two seem to have forgotten. Just kind of sucked. I was the only one who remembered. Spunky little Steffi, bossy little Christy. That is just so weird. Huh? Hey, do you guys remember setting off fireworks? That was this way. Oh shit, Squall's a ghost! He died at the end of disc 1! He's dreamed everything since. That's why they put him in charge of the garden. That could only ever happen in a dream. Also, I'm bad at understanding media. Mate, when Sis isn't here, where's Sis? God, this place would be so fucking cold in winter. I know the ocean helps regulate temperature, but like, whew. Whatever. This, where'd you go? You don't like me anymore. What a shameful sight. What a shameful sight. Holy shit. Right? How about this? Yeah! The ocean, the lighthouse. We did set off fireworks. Yo! That's probably young Zell. Oh well. Kids aren't supposed to play with fireworks. Definitely young Zell. I'm telling. I'm gonna tell on you. Why, baby Zell? Go back to bed. If I remember this, does that mean I was there too? We all got in big trouble. Then what about my parents and Balam? The Dinks and Balam must have adopted you. Yeah, that's probably it. I was here. Oh, come on, stop it. Maitland, help. Cry, baby Zell. Who's that? Na 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 na. Stop teasing me, Cypher. Oh my goodness. Cypher, my arch enemy. Wow, he was there too. Well, Cypher was always Cypher. They're always crying and screaming. I'm fine. I'm sorry, I don't remember you. Pistis, I think you were difficult to deal with. Healthy, always full of energy. Dunked on Irvine as well. Cypher was there too. Except for Renault, we were all there. Hey, that means... Yeah, I was there too. Yes. just always waiting for Sis to come back? Don't look on Twitter. I'm all alone, but I'm doing my best. I'll be okay without you, Sis. I'll be able to take care of myself. I didn't turn out okay at all. Oh. Sis, Eleni. So Eleni was Sis. She was a bit older than us, and we all used to call her Sis. Twister, Cell, Selfie, Irvine, Cypher, Eleni, and myself. Yeah. I'm not sure what the meaning behind all this is, but we're definitely together. You mean Sis is Eleni? He's the one who takes us back to Laguna's period. She said she wanted to change the past. I don't know why. There can only be one reason for that. He must not be happy with the present. If that's the case, I'm definitely up for helping her. She's part of our orphanage gang. Not as cool as it sounds. You don't even remember who she was. Hey, Selfie, that goes for you too. Pretty scary we've all forgotten these things. Yeah, exactly, Conrad, right? Let's take a second to think about that. That's so fucking good. That's so good. So much growth in that one sentence, but it doesn't just happen right there. They build it throughout every plot point up to this point, right? This isn't the big payoff at the very end, but oh, they did their goddamn work in making that feel earned. It's great. It's so good. Samara and Pa aren't my real parents. Yes, you're an orphan. I wonder where the orphanage is? This was Elodie, huh? Everyone was fond of Sis, but you, Squall, kept hogging her for yourself. You have a good memory. This is really strange. I don't think I was adopted because of the way I am. Probably the same as Cypher. You two must have been at Garden by the age of 5 or so. Even so, he's never mentioned anything about growing up in an orphanage. And nothing about this has ever crossed my mind when I see him either. Don't you find that odd? That is strange. In any case, I had loads and loads of fun after going to Trabia. It's probably why I forgot all about my childhood. That's what I think. But I don't know what's up with you guys. It's so odd that you would forget. You guys had miserable childhoods. Yeah, exactly, Cory, right? They just call him, oh, he just says whatever. He's an angsty teen. Damn it. God fucking damn it. God damn it. No, he's more than that. It's so good. And I'm also Kingdom Hearts is not exactly the series where you go for deep Final Fantasy characterization, but they kind of screwed him in Kingdom Hearts as well. And the voice acting, David Boreanaz does an okay job. But Leon changes his name because he fails to protect his world. Yeah, I suppose, but could do better than that. Yeah, I remember. Yes, I remember now. Things didn't work out too well at my new home, so I came to Garden at the age of 10. That's when I first noticed Cypher and Squall. Cypher and Squall were always fighting. Yeah, Quistis always used to break us up. Yes, that's right. Cypher was a kid who always needed to be the center of attention. Squall always used to ignore him. Eventually they would end up fighting. Squall could have easily walked away from it, but he always took up the challenge. Should have just ignored him, but Squall, almost in tears, would say, I've got to do my best by myself, or else I won't be able to see Sis. Yes, I was trying to take Eleni's place. I tried, but to no avail. That's probably it. Even after becoming an instructor, I couldn't stop thinking about Squall. Thought it was love? I had to hide my feelings away because I was an instructor, but I've come to realize it wasn't. My childhood feelings as a big sister that lingered. Oh well. Misunderstood love. Actually, I had completely given up when Renoa came into the picture. Hey, must be the same for Cypher. I'm sure Cypher has forgotten his childhood too, but whenever he sees Squall, his inner feelings start to boil, and that way he's always picking fights with Squall? Why is it that we forgot? We grew up together as kids. How's that possible? How about this? The price we pay for using the GF. GF provides us its power, but the GF makes its own place inside our brain. Such a good initialism, isn't it? So good. Really funny. You're saying that the area is where our memories are stored? No, that's just a rumor the GF critics are spreading. If we keep relying on the GF, we won't be able to remember a lot of things? No way Headmaster Sid would allow such a dangerous thing. Now, how is it that I remember while everyone else has forgotten? Well, in my case, I hadn't junctioned to GF until recently. That's why I remember a lot more than you guys. How about you, Sylphie? Your first experience with GF was when you came to Balam Garden, right? Yeah? The GF that we forget, is that why the other forces refrained from using GF? We gave up our memories in exchange for power. There are some things we're better off not remembering, especially when your life revolves around battles. I have a confession to make! When I was 12, I went on an outdoor training session. I found a GF inside one of the monsters I defeated. I junctioned that GF for a while, so I have experience with GF too. But it's really weird. I can't remember the name of that GF. Must be the GF's fault. What should we do? What should we do? Nothing. What do you mean, nothing? What do you want to do? Want to stop using GF now? As long as we continue fighting, we're indebted to the powers of the GF. There's the price I have to pay for that, I'll gladly pay it. Hey, I know, let's all keep a diary. That way we'll always have something to remind us. Are you sure that's what you want? Maybe that's for the best. Yeah, I don't care if I forget about my childhood when Cypher used to pick on me. What's important to me now is having the power to protect my parents and Balam. They adopted me. There's no way I'm letting go of that power. Hey. Do you all remember Matron? She was always wearing black. Let's see. Matron, dressed in black. She's the... Very kind, long black hair. Yeah, I really admired her. See a resemblance? Matron. They look alike. Wait, I just pictured her face and... Look alike? No, that's not it. Matron's name is Dea Kramer. Matron is Sorceress Adia. Matron? Sorceress Adia? Why is the matron... I wonder whether matron would take over a country or fire missiles or whatnot. At this point, we wouldn't even comprehend it even if we talked about it. You're probably right. Hear me out. Seed and garden were all matron's idea, right? I'm not a seed, but I have the same feeling with all of you. Seeds are supposed to fight the sorceress, right? It's strange. That's right, it was when he was being tortured by Cypher, he wanted to know what seed was. Matron should know. The Matron is Sorceress Adir. There's no denying that. What does this all mean? Squall, you listening? So, like, this is what I wanted to say. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I understand what Renault is saying. I understand, but I'm still gonna fight. I want to stay true to everything I've stood for. I'm sure it's the same for everyone, right? That's why I thought it'd be best if everyone knew we would have to face Matron. You've all heard this before. Our life is infinite possibilities. I don't believe that one bit. There weren't many paths for me to choose. Sometimes there would only be one. From the limited possibilities I faced, the choices I have made brought me far. They've brought me this far. That's why I value the path I chose. I want to hold true to the path that had to be taken. I know our opponent is Matron, whom we all love very much. We might lose something very important on account of the GF. I don't mind. Like I drifted here on the tides of fate. I'm here because I chose to be here. More importantly, we all grew up together. But due to various circumstances, we're all separated. As a kid, you couldn't really go out on your own. There were no other paths to take. All I did was just cry. But somehow we're together again, just like old times. Though a lot's changed. We're not kids anymore. We're strong enough to take care of ourselves. Make our own decisions. We're confronting a big one right now. Do we fight Matron or not? I say we fight. Shoot for a common goal. Hey, at least it'll keep us together a little longer, huh? Yeah, let's do it. We can't run from her for the rest of our lives. It's just such a bummer. I can't believe we have to fight Matron. I know, but Zell's right. We can't run from her forever. Renoa? It's up to you. We're gonna fight. I think it's the only way we can move on with our lives. If that makes any sense at all, come with us. I'm sure that's what everybody wants. Look, look! A gift from the fairies! Yo, you wanna go check out Adair's orphanage? I wonder what it's like now. We might find a clue. Clue? You mean as to why Matron turned out like this? Probably has something to do with... probably has to do with something that happened in the past. But the past is the past. It's over, done with. Despite what truth we find, it's not going to change the present. But... I want to see, too. I don't know what we'll find, but let's head for Adair's house. I guess that's it. We're fighting. You guys are fearless. Fearless? I don't think that's quite right. If you think too hard, you become lost. I think that's what everyone's afraid of. I wish we didn't have to fight either. Heavy shit. I believe it's like that. Game fucking rules. Absolutely it does. Just so good. You know? I feel like there's a lot of questioning is like, did Does that make sense? How do you feel about it? I think it makes a lot of sense, to be honest. Central continent, west edge. Okay. This game is really good. Really, really good. And that feels strange to say because it's either fucking obvious, yeah, Final Fantasy VIII rocks, or it's really, like, confidential. It's a word for, like, controversial. It's a really controversial take to say Final Fantasy VIII is super good. Which is weird. It is good. It's a great game. Final Fantasy. Even the worst one, too, was enjoyable to play. Way too many random encounters at one point. Alright, fine. Fuck you. Still enjoyable to play through. You can check out the VODs for the whole thing and see it. But, like, very early in my streaming career, someone I mentioned loving really long reviews, and someone linked me to a several-hour review of FF8, and Cory and I watched it over different times. And you can't sum up their whole opinion, given it was about 10 hours in total. With a single yes-no opinion on it, but they certainly discussed that scene, the GF stealing memory, and this is not an uncommon take, as a bad plot point. Or something that didn't feel quite right. But honestly, that's about the halfway point of the game. And it's weirdly perfectly timed. The only thing it makes me feel is like I would like a little more. I want to hear more about the cost of using GFs in battle. It felt like that conversation where they're like, well, what are we gonna do? Not fight? We need to fucking fight. In a book or movie, yeah, I'd say one of them would leave there. They're like, actually, my memories are too precious. Fuck this. Fuck your war. I'm leaving. And some other games with a larger cast, they'd do it, right? Awkward middle trial between 7 and 9. Yeah. Weirdly enough, 9 is a throwback. It makes explicit reference in style, tone, theme, and world building to the earlier Final Fantasies. So it's weird that people prefer that over many others. It's good though. Don't get me wrong, it's fucking great. It does amazing work. 3 is super different and love them for different reasons. Yeah, that's true. But 8's positioning between 7 and 9, it does fit weirdly. It doesn't fit in a common... Oh, cool. Western. I'm searching on the eastern edge, which is why I can't get anywhere. The junction system doesn't help. It's also that, like, 9 is the odd one out. I agree that 9 is the odd one out in the PlayStation 1 era Final Fantasies. The series taken as a whole, 9 is quite traditional. It's not conservative by any means. It's traditional in many of its aspects. And I think it's great. It's a really good game. I'm excited for it. Also, Final Fantasy IX was majority created in Hawaii. That's so cool. That's cool as hell. That's awesome. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, and it's back to fantasy. And Final Fantasy style fantasy. There are airships, lots of them. But it's a high fantasy adventure. Rollicking. And here we are in a sci-fi world. But also here we are at break time, so we're going to have a little break. No, I'm not going into the house. We're having a break first. Exactly. See if we can do it. I think I'll cover this when I get back from break, okay? Oh, comrade. Look, I have a solution for that, but the answer is everyone gets cameras and microphones and we stream about it. Bonus podcast or something, who knows. Should you play Final Fantasy XIV? My answer is yes if you like MMOs. And I mean that in a slow storytelling sense. Like, are you going to enjoy a game that takes a very long... You don't? Then don't. Because it is a Final Fantasy that is an MMO. If you enjoy inhabiting a massive multiplayer online world for a bit of time, it's good. Well, like pushing buttons and making fun things happen. That happens a lot, absolutely. And there is a decent story that is slow burn. I'm talking 400 chapters on AO3. Glad you're back, buddy. We missed you. Slow burn. And the longer you play and the further you go in, you realize how good the beginning was. But the first time when you're playing through that story, you're like, why does this matter? What's going on? And then like payoff, 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 payoff. And like, that's good. That's funny. That's enjoyable. It's, unless you play high end, it's not mechanically complex. And if you're really big into graphics, you're not going to get that much out of it because it is over a decade old. And an MMO, so it can't be really demanding on your graphic system. It is a really good MMO with a really good story from an MMO with a lot of really good references to other Final Fantasy games. Many of the NPCs and standout characters you grow to appreciate and love and enjoy seeing them around, right? It's great. But if you don't like MMOs, you're not going to get it. If you love Final Fantasy but you don't love MMOs, it's not going to do it. If you like MMOs and you love Final Fantasy, you'll enjoy it. If you love MMOs and Final Fantasy, it's the best game ever. Anyway, break time. I want to get a drink. See you in a bit. Yo. Okay, hold on. Alright, so. I'm back. You guys have been talking about HSPs, and I'm like, don't do that to me, man. I love those. One time at Cory's place, we both got a HSP each. They had a small size and a medium size, and we got medium, thinking it wouldn't be too large. Fed me for 2 days! Jesus Christ. Now, Cory's alright. Chili fucks him up, and I feel for him, because that absolutely sucks. But I agree with Comrade. Holy shit. Garlic yogurt. Barbecue sauce pretty good. And chili. Chili, garlic. Yes, please. But there's more. Tzatziki, good sauce too. Okay. The HSB shows up in a pizza box. Yeah, fucked. Absolutely fucked. Oh. I'm thinking about it. Friday night, Sunday night, maybe like that. Maybe you'll remember. Now, I made not a cocktail because it only has 2 ingredients. Cory requested this, and I acquiesced to his demands. We are going to talk each other into getting a HSP, but not tonight. Friday or Sunday. I just had a sausage on bread, because Emma made sausages, and I had bread, and we were talking about hot dogs earlier. This is what Cory referred to as Arthur's energy drink. It's half the size it would traditionally be. Is this supposed to be larger, Cory? Okay, well, I'm not doing that. Split one. Split one. Ooh. You said a tall glass. This is wide. I don't want to add more of it. It's not good. It's a highball glass. This is pretty big. This is only 120 mils though, with ice. Because it's 60 mil of Ouzo and 60 mil of Solo, essentially. Doesn't taste amazing. This is, as Cory referred to, Arthur's energy drink. Because in the tradition of old Greek men running greasy spoons in Canberra, or Australia, not a highball? Oh, old-fashioned. Why can't I remember the name for it? Highballs are definitely, like, they're taller. Somebody working on an athletic club. Yeah, exactly, right? Very, very Greek drink. But it's called Arthur's Energy Drink, from a story where Cory was drinking cans of Mother, and old Greek man did a very old Greek man thing, and was like, wondering about the strength? I don't know, you could check the fridge. I adjusted it. It's probably slightly stronger than you usually get Solo. That's growing on me. I don't hate that at all now. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. But I don't think 2 shots of Ouzo count with some Solo counts as an energy drink, because there's no caffeine in it. But it may be a good way to spend or prepare for an entire shift. Wanna play some Final Fantasy VIII still? Let's go. Maybe if I'm really lucky, Emma can bring me more Ouzo and Solo. We'll double it up. Solo has the highest sugar content of any... Wow! I actually didn't know that. It's such a compliment to like, even jokingly call me Greg. I gotta say. Place looks familiar. I mix caffeine and alcohol at least weekly because they make espresso martinis. It's fine. I assure you. Okay, so like, you visit here and it just says, well, that's familiar. We are at Trappier Garden. Where do we go? You'll notice something extremely familiar nearby. Approach it for a scene. Oh! Oh, hey, buddy. Don't use a lemon flavored energy drink? That would work. That'd be perfect. A lot of people are very concerned about Red Bull and vodka while dancing, and I think that's much more of an issue of having 20 of them when you're dancing in a club and not drinking any water. I think having a cocktail now is gonna be okay. Yeah, Galbadia Gun's like, sup, bitches! Squall, take a look. Yeah. Also, they don't give you ice in those scenarios. What do you think? That wouldn't help that much. They probably know we're here too. If not, we'll need to make the first move. Battle is inevitable. The sorceress is with them, huh? So this is going to be the final battle? I hope so. What should I do first? I have to give orders to everybody. It's my responsibility. I have to try to keep it simple. If I give out too many orders, it could lead to chaos. What should I say? Come on, think. There's no time. What do I do with the hot dogs? And what else? Well, prepare for the attack. Prepare for the defense. And then take care of the junior classmen. Then let's call our people, and that's it. Give out your orders when you're ready. Feelings? Oh, Squall doesn't do that. I did select hot dogs. Look at the first order. This is Squall speaking. This is an emergency, so listen carefully. We're going into battle against Galbadia Garden. First and second class sabers assemble the parking lot. Those with MG rank 3 or above head to the second floor deck and wait for instructions. Be sure to warm up. The enemy will probably come aboard. We must concentrate our forces on the front gate and the quad. If your student ID number is even, report to the quad. If it's odd, report to the front gate. Quista, Zell, Selfie, come to the bridge right away. Cafeteria team, collect all hot dogs and store everything in the shelter. Don't leave anything for the enemy. Those who have student IDs, numbers ending with an 8, take care of the junior classmen. I think that was a bit unnecessary. People tend to get a little wild in battle. They just needed to hear what's necessary. Hey, what's up? I'm not invited? I would be... Jimbles, what are you doing? I bet you keep your hands on the giant stick, buddy. Jimbles, what are you doing? I want to see what happens if we select everything. Because apparently, I looked in the guide. It doesn't matter. Like hot dog. Oh yeah, you can't skip these. We're playing it again, but we're going to hear Squall's feelings, because I think Comrade is correct. I want to hear Squall's feelings. My feelings. The garden's course. Oh shit, yeah it is Cory. Sorry, you have the same, like, very similar color on the chat bar. Prepare for the attack. Prepare for the defense. Call our people. I think this, like, the correct ones are very good. Oh shit, no. We're not going to protect the junior classmen? No. Alright, we have to pick one we're not doing. Okay. So you can't select everything. I want to hear the sad boy's feelings. Literally no one is surprised. Yeah, alright, fair. I absolutely accept that one. That one's absolutely correct. I got earned hard by picking things from a list. When Squall is correct, it's really good. Like that speech about getting only, like, attack, defense, protect the underclassmen who can't protect themselves. Let's go. That's good shit. So let's make him look like a doofus instead. Okay, what we're not doing is the garden's course. So, feelings, attack, defense, junior classmen, hot dogs, call the team. This is Squall speaking. This is an emergency, so listen carefully. Going into battle against Galbadia Garden. As you all may know, Cypher is with them. I plan to settle everything once and for all with this battle. Get the sabers, get defense, get your friends. Cafeteria team, collect all the hot dogs and store everything in the secret shelter. Don't leave anything for the enemy. Nita is also a seed, so it's like actually pretty good that they're giving feedback to Squall. I don't think we need to be perfect in this one. Thought I was part of the gang. Sorry about that. Why am I always the odd man out? What do you want us to do? I want you guys to help me lead the others. When Zell gets here, we'll divide into 2 teams. Zell? I think he's taking a nap. Yeah, he said he hasn't slept at all lately. What? Oh, yeah. Zell, get your shit together. What are you guys talking about? Nothing. It's our little secret. What's he doing? We don't have any time. I'm going to go check Quad. Who's coming with me? Zell and Renault are busy, I guess. That's our second team. That's pretty good. I think they're responsible. Hopefully they won't die. Rest is find Zell. You guys work together and find the team at the front gate. Alright. We still have some time, so don't bother equipping your GF yet. Alright, let's go to the quad. Interesting. Squad, what about Renoa? Renoa. You guys take care of her. What do you mean take care of? Take care of or take care of her, boss? Yeah, I took care of her, boss. What about you guys? 5 platoon level 3 trainee, sir. 5 platoon level 1 trainee, sir. Rescue team A medic, sir. You two have at the deck. Medic report to the defense team. Yes, sir. What are you doing? What's your status? Indirect magic operative level 2, sir. You're a first class MG. Report to the deck immediately. Yes, sir. This does... I'm late! I'm late! Yeah, go save the hot dogs. British Air Force pilots, World War II. Oh, I'll do my best. Report to your positions, sir. Yes, sir. We're on our way. Well, we're going up. We'll take care of it. Going up, we'll deal with those chaps up in the sky. I'm scared, a little. Being nervous will reduce your fighting ability by 20%. Just relax. I can't do it. I'm too nervous. Look, I finally mastered the Firaga class magic. Pay attention, you're going to burn yourself, son. You gotta be crazy to go up there. If you're crazy, they won't let you go up there. Then you're not crazy because you don't want to go up there. Sir, please use this. You're supposed to be in the classroom. Honestly, I didn't know you were going up here. Wait, quad? Why are we here? This isn't where the quad is. I guess we're telling everyone where to go. British Air Force pilots, World War II. Cypher's there. I'm gonna finish him once and for all. What? British Air Force pilots. Oh, we're level 10 now. Awesome. We're ready, sir. Our morale is soaring because of your leadership. You're going to be in charge of the team at the squad, right? I'll be there later. Good luck. Good luck with those, with that Red Baron. I've heard he's a bad egg. Counterintelligence strategist. The enemy will most likely come in through the front gate and the quad. Red Baron is World War I. Fuck! God damn it. Look out for those German aces. I'm so excited to serve on your team, sir. I think this is a fantastic section that really hammers home the, oh, this is a military college. Jeez. You guys are over here, back up the advanced guards. How to do a surfer in a combat scenario, says Hell's voice is fucked right now. But hey, he wasn't asleep and fucking about. He is reliable. Alright, listen up. This is a big one, guys. We're gonna win no matter what. What's up, Squall? I got this place covered. I thought you were sleeping. Oh, yeah, your announcement woke me up. Student ID is even, so I'm supposed to be here, right? Yo, Squall, come here a second. It's about your ring. Might not be the time, but what is it? Just give me your ring, will you? I just want to borrow it for a while. I won't lose it or anything. Come on, what do you say? Why do you need it? I can't tell you that. Come on, just give it to me. You can trust me. What the hell? I like this ring. I guess it's alright if he just wants to borrow it. A bespoke animation? Don't lose it. What does this mean? Yeah! Thanks, man. I don't think you're going to give it to me. Renoa's going to be so happy. Renoa? Alright, Squall, leave this place up to me. Zell, you're here? Guys, I'm going to fight too. I don't want to just hide. I know I can fight. I want to fight alongside everyone. This is the last time I have to fight in our home. The enemy will most likely try to come in through here, so we'll definitely have to hold them off right here. I have to fight to prove to myself that I can do it, that I belong with you guys. Take care of yourself. Okay, well, we've checked on everyone in the quad. Let's get out of here. Squall, get back to the bridge right now. Zell, I'm counting on you, sir. Good luck, everyone. Time to get it on! Zell's so fucking cool. Look. The whole thing looks like a fist. Oh no, not another sexy brooding man. Oh god, don't fight with your swords out. Oh. Cypher's in charge over there. They're heading right for us. Just keep going. That guy looks like Willow. That's good. Vroom. Fuck yes! This is so fucking stupid cool. That's hilarious. Oh, how do the enemy troops make their dynamic entry? Oh, they just fucking use motorcycles with rockets? We're gonna crash! Turn right! Gonna turn my gain down a little bit. I'm yelling a lot in this section. Enemy garden is right by us. Quad team, watch out. Go straight ahead to the left. We've got to stop them coming in. Don't forget to equip your GF. And it's true, we have to now because also I actually want that and that. And just want to check the abilities. HP, evasion, luck. First off, that needs to change. Evasion, very good. We don't need that. Initiative, maybe. No. Those are very good. Instead of that, so we get extra crits, we can go cover. There's extra evasion and she covers. Not gonna hit, buddy. We don't need any additional ones. Strength, magic. They're good, but instead of magic, how do we get speed, baby? Zell move fast. Cannon Nun, move fine. I don't know if we need Cannon Nun here, so let's give her a lot of HP. Mug is good. Move fine is great. Okay. Ready? Let's do it. Can't stop them on the motorbikes, they're going past. No point going this way. Okay, well I went the wrong way then. You can tell because the other students are just standing there. They're not concerned by the motorcycles blowing past them at all. God, if only we set up a tripwire. Rocket bikes, so funny. It's incredible. Come on, they're ahead. Oh yeah! Renoa, here you go. I got it from Squall. Like I said, I'll make you one just like it. Until then, just hold on to it for me. Will ya? What did you say to him? Just told him to hand it over. Looks cool, but it's too big. Talk about it later. Let's go. And rocket bikes. And now... Shit. Drink the energy drink. We get a lot of energy. Damn it! Can't reach her. Need a rope or something. Twisters, use a whip. Renoa, hold on. We'll be right back. Come on, isn't there anything we could use? Yeah, it's got a dragon tail at the end. It will whip the shit out of people. Oh, random encounters? I did not expect that. Get him. Jesus. Meteor strike. Maybe the encounter none would be useful. Can't turn humans into cards. Thank you, Cory. Thank you, comrade. I appreciate that. Ow! 28 damage. Oh my god, what are we gonna do? You can tell I'm terrible at fighting games, huh? Aqua breath him. See? Fucking incredible. Nice, nice. Good job, everybody. Well, they're coming in from the front gate. What is that? Can we turn it into a card? No. Oh, it didn't give us the can't turn into a card, so maybe you can. Yeah, she fucking killed it. Sight reading combos is hard. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, apparently I read everywhere it's like, oh, it doesn't, like, you can just input the things. It doesn't matter if it appears on the list. I'm like, that's bullshit? That's bullshit. Otherwise you just go BA, 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 BA. Just do booyah 40 times. That's not, no. Squall, Renault's in trouble. Well, she's in danger. Damn it. Squall, listen up. The enemy is attacking the classroom. The junior classmen are there. We have to do something fast. The enemy's heading this way. Squall, did you hear me? Yeah, but she's not the only one in danger. Didn't think you were so heartless, Squall. Renault was gonna die. Don't you realize that? It's divided into 3 groups. Who should come with me? Irvine and Selfie. Who's this? You go with Zoo, right? Irvine, Selfie, come with me. We'll head to the classroom. Zell, you help Renoa. Do whatever it takes, all right? Leave it to me. Is that really true, comrade? How? Well, we gotta give it a try next time he's in the party. This is why they definitely input a here's how to switch all junctions quickly, because it's really important to be able to just quickly go. The alternative is that you keep everyone junctioned a little bit. I don't know if I like that as much. Well, go to 2nd floor classroom. The enemy is coming in from the sky. Whatever the fuck these things are. Chance of first strike. Mug him! Pandara through touch. Well, that's working. Do that, Sylvie. Didn't have to switch chuck. Oh god, I'd believe it. That sucks. Horrible. Horrifying. Regular bug. It won't live. Ah, it's all a missile. Yeah, I love it. That's horrible, comrade. Good God. Enemies coming in from the sky. Now we definitely actually need to use a potion for... This is the problem with keeping them low health. Like, damn it. You want them just in the yellow. Going to the second floor classroom, come on. Turn the gate up, yell in this direction. Go up to the third floor. Nita, you said you needed me? I said go to the second floor. Fuck! I'm sorry. I'm sorry? Jeez, don't be a jerk. This is the classroom. God, imagine this in the Final Fantasy VII R engine. Holy shit. Would be insane. This would be like 4 hours of gameplay. The Battle of the Gardens. Look, here's Squall. Imagine seeing that in like 1998, 1999. You'd lose your fucking mind. Dispose of this garden as planned. Dispose? You little seed twerps. I want something other than full cure. Give me a special... Alright, fine. He was 7 years old and he's so cool. Limit breaks? Sure. Maybe we just wreck your shit our way. Oh yeah. Because they're max, I can do this. The GFs have all of the AP they need, so like everyone who can be boosted has boost. Albania Garden doesn't use GFs. The fighting force doesn't use them, the garden doesn't use them. They're hopelessly screwed when the other seed when the seed of Balam Garden come for them. Too dangerous here, go to the infirmary. Good work, now take them somewhere safe. Yes, sir. Come on, guys, let's go. Squall, Squall! Now what? Squall, come to the bridge. Dr. Kanawaki is here. What does she want? Yeah, Galbati used war crimes and war marketer. That's really more of a Final Fantasy X thing, but yeah. Oh. Hurts, it hurts. Get him up. Okay, well, we can't help with that. Okay? I can't believe they did this. A garden, we're finished. Help me. Play cards? No. Unsurprisingly, no one wants to play cards during the sequence. Nita wanted to see... No, yeah, Kanawaki wanted to see us, third floor. I thought it was common knowledge you shouldn't take elevators in emergencies. What's the situation? We're able to stop the first two waves of the attack. But our forces aren't looking too good, many are injured. If they send another wave, I don't know if we can hold them. How's your team? Not good. The force at the front gate is still holding its ground, but barely. So, looks like this is it. The garden has more experienced fighters. On the other hand, most of our troops are students who are still in training. Like Squall said, one more wave and we might be finished. Maybe I should have focused on attacking in the beginning instead of concentrating on defense. Cypher is with them, right? Said it yourself, there's no way you can run from him. It's kind of like your destiny to face him. Destiny? Like it's now or never. We've come this far already. What is there to think about it? You're not going to run away, are you? Squall mustn't run away. Squall mustn't run away. Squall mustn't run away. Never! There's no way I'm going to run from him. Besides, attacking them might be our only chance. The only problem is, how are we going to board their garden? Hey, how about if we crash into their garden? I know it sounds crazy, but at least we'll be able to get in. Their pilot's been ramming us all along. I'm sure Nita can do it too. We have no choice. Let's do it. Where's Renoa? Sorry, man. There's nothing I can do. There's no way to get to the quad. Those bastards have the area barricaded. And the only way we can get to it is like going over the roof or flying there. Renoa. Whoa, whoa, wait a minute. You just gave up on her, didn't you? Listen, do me a favor. You go help Renoa. It may be too late, but don't give up until you're certain there's nothing more you can do. I have to lead the attack. I don't care what you have to do or how you feel. Just do it. Please, for Renoa. And Irvine Squall, she's one of us. What are you waiting for? I can't believe you. Come on, Squall, man, please. It's gotta be you. You're the one who has to save her. I'll take everyone inside Galbadia Garden. Don't worry, I know the place like the back of my hand. We'll clear a path. Once Squall arrives, we'll move in. Well, you're forgetting something very important. What? Cleric Bot is exactly right on the money with Ed and the Robot. Very similar themes. Talk to your men, Squall. Encourage them. Leader, it's your duty. Probably don't know, but everybody in this garden looks up to you. They like you. Everybody, this is Squall. How's everyone doing? You're probably all too tired to even stand up after all the fighting. I actually don't have my big bottle of water. Empty. But I want everyone to listen to me. We still have a chance to win and I need your help. It's going to be our final battle. We're going to attack them before they come in again. To do that, we're going to head straight into the garden. I want everyone to prepare for a major collision. Take care of all the junior classmen. Irvine, Christus, Zell, and Selfie will lead the attack into their garden. As for everyone else, please support them if you can. Seed was formed to fight the sorceress, at least that's what I heard, and Garden was created to train seeds. This battle is Garden's destiny and also our destiny. It's a grueling battle and I'm sure you guys are all exhausted. But I don't want to have any regrets. I don't want anyone to look back and regret this day. Just this once, I want you guys to give everything you've got for yourselves and for me. You did great. That was wonderful. Okay, let's bash into them. Oh yeah, we're in. Ready, guys? You betcha. For me and Selfie, this is it for the world. Let's rock. They're swinging their weapons, but none of them have them equipped in the models, so... You know it's only mandatory to have 3 GFs the whole game? Please help me. Mark is gone. Please help me find him. Damn it. I have no choice. Wait here. Yeah, Zell has his weapons. That's true. Are you Mark? You Mark? Come on, Mark. Kid, are you alright? Yeah. There's a person waiting for you down the hall. I want you to go over to her, okay? Yeah. Oh. What should I do? Threaten the enemy. Get out of here if you want to live. Ow. Ran for another option. Press a button for the emergency exit. You're so low on health compared to him. Ugh. Game over. Sorry. Try again. When the time is up, the one with the most HP is the winner. Thank you. That's a great hint. Low on health because I missed? No, I was low on health because I tried to run away too many times and the big machine hits you really hard. Like, you always start lower. Round. I did get owned, and this is definitely a puzzle. Beep. You get to watch this again though, and it's fucking sick. Ow. Love that little cinema. It's so good. Fuck. Damn it, Squall. Come on. Kicks do not inflict much damage. However, they stop continuous attacks by the enemy. That's good. Thank you. I don't know if that's strictly an own. Bonk. Ugh. Yep, you're correct, Cory. Okay, come on, let's do this. Yeah, the solution is don't overthink it. It's punch him. Ow. Come on, one more. Eat it, you piece of come. Get him, Squall. Get him. Punch this unnamed soldier. That's what you get. Excuse me while I just take a big sip of water. Great, never mind. Like, yeah, beat the button mash section. Well, I was overthinking it. I was like, try kick, and then try block, and then try kick, and then block. I just punched him over and over. How I like it by the end. That was nice. I'm making that again. I can't believe that happened, but yeah. Yeah, boy. Do my choice. Over there. There's the entrance. Run to the left. Well, thank you. So, comrade, how long was the timer? And Cory, it was, don't worry about it. It was my job. We're still on contract, and it was everybody else's idea too. And I just happened to find you, that's all. 23 minutes. 4 arms of steel! But like I said, don't worry about it. You know something? I couldn't afford to fall off that cliff and die. I have something very important that belongs to you. I can't die until I give it back to you, right? They'll give it to me. See? I've been holding on to it. I'm gonna kill him. My favorite ring. You'd better give it back. I'm sure it is. It's a cool looking ring. What's this monster on it anyway? Not a monster, it's a lion. Lions are known for their great strength and pride. Great strength, pride. And they're like you, Squall. Did this lion of yours have a name? Of course. Okay, so I completely expected it to have an "Are you sure?" Okay. So I completely expected it to have an "Are you sure?" moment, the way it does in many other games. And I wanted to look super serious and very intentional as I did it. And well, I guess Griever is its actual name, is now going to be called Buttfay. Sorry, Bootfay, which is what I wanted the whole time. Bootfay? Now that's what you call it. You know, Zell said he'll make me one exactly like it. Who knows? Maybe I can become like a lion too. That'd be crazy, huh? I mean, everyone might, you know, get the wrong idea about us. If it's so crazy, why do you seem delighted? Everyone is trying to get us together. Yes, I can tell. Sound like you want everyone to get the wrong idea? No, 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 no. Renoa, let's go. Okay. Squall, let's go. Oh, I mean... It's Bootfay. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, there's a draw thing over there. Cool. Nice. More aura. Love it. Favorite. Also very powerful. Very powerful. Ultimate in magic. This, it's a lion. It's a symbol of pride and strength. Oh, what's it called? Bootfay? What? Renoa! You're here. All right. And everyone's here too. Also should be around here somewhere. Also should be around here somewhere. Forget about the past. He's our enemy now. Don't think twice for a second. No way we can fight her like that. I for one, can't. He chose to fight and became our enemy. We choose to fight back. We have no choice. I think so. I'm confused. We've come this far. I guess there's no need for me to say anything. They're still listening. Well, we want to know how you feel. I'll tell you later. After we all get out of this, let's go. I think let's go Irvine. Irvine, Renoa, and Squall. Hilariously, this means Irvine does not have Diablos, who his best buddy, his best friend. His friend of all time, the guy he loves. Cover our back, C3, would you? So, I think you could make an entire game out of everything up to this point. Yeah, expand out a little bit more on the world map and the like, just to discover a few more things, but you could have a very good game that ends with Galbadia Garden crashing into your home base of Balam Garden as the end. Lock, level 1. As like the end. This is the final dungeon. Had a good adventure. Lock, 2. Squall has grown up and developed and learned to realize that he's like forced into command, but eventually he gets used to it and gets better at it. Like, that would be great. And that is why, one of the reasons why, Cory, several games worth of stuff in each disc, yeah. You know, especially for like, I said if you expand out a little bit. You do that? Yeah, there's heaps. But the whole story of, like, military organization that starts as a school, yeah, games worth from each disc, yeah. Military organization that starts out as a school, you find out a secret thing, there's a minor civil war happening, like, that's a great story. That's fantastic. And this is why Cory was like, the game gets weird after this. And, it does. Because it feels like second story that doesn't come out of nowhere. It's been foreshadowed. There's a lot of information about it going on. Like, it picks up. The second half is like, good weird time. Fatigued. Let's just go. Let's just get it over with, you know? Request. We're leaving Cypher up to you, you know. We don't know what's going on anymore, you know. Want the old Cypher back, you know. Cypher, you probably think, can't go back now. Alright. Cloud's over in Final Fantasy Tactics. Sorry. Hiding behind a mountain, I believe. Jeez, look at those beds. Ram him in like sardines. Please don't kill me. I'm not your enemy. This bastard stormed in during class and just took over this place. Most of the students were kicked out then. You guys came to fight the sorceress, right? You can have this. Card key 1. I know 2 other students are hiding somewhere. They also have card keys to open the restricted areas. Careful, guys. He's in Dissidia. Oh, yeah. We'll have a good time there. You know, if he's in Dissidia, honestly, first he took a stop off at Urgi's. God bless the ring. This planet can be Newfoundland. Oh, I don't know Newfoundland. Well, let's just go. Let's just get it over with, you know. Cleric, would you judge, please? Oh, let's just get it over with then. One was on the other side. Terrible! Oh. Wounded pride, how could you do this to me? Beep beep. Oh, cool. That's getting rank. Whoa! Whoa! I think at this location I can call everyone hoses. Is that right? One protects. Boop. That's good. We like that. We just want the old cipher back, don't you know? Yeah, it's fine. It's terrible. Fuck my whole drag, I guess. Is that Cloud? No. Cloud's not here, man. We don't stand a chance to get them. You're our last hope. Yeah? What? Adelaide? Looks like a door, but it's not. Hey, Irvine, what's with your weird garden? Could you, like, guide me around? Oh? Alright. It has eyes on me. Fuck. What? Eyes on me. Kingdom Hearts. No. No. Final Fantasy. Fatigued? Okay. What? Or yes, it is because what's her face? Laguna's girlfriend that he never manages to bang. Sings it. Yeah. Okay. Well, if and when it comes up again, I'll let you know. Julia! Yeah, thank you, Cory. Laguna's highly unsuccessful crush. Let it any problems with the Newfie accent. Are they from Newfoundland? Whee! Oh, neat. Thanks, Cory. I didn't think the Letterkenny boys were from Newfoundland. Maybe that's a clip of a specific one. Ah, yeah, cool. Alright. Hey, chat, ask Cory about playlist. You may notice that he said he has a singular playlist. He has more than one playlist. This one, yeah. Oh, hey, what's going on here? Whoa! Oh, no! Oh, hey, buddy. What's going on in this set? Oh, shit. Never knew about this one. Let's just take it. Pretty confident. Let's see how you do. I have no idea what we're casting on it. How about fast ammo? Oh, Quake. Okay, well, we drew Quake and cast it on it. Shit! Couldn't steal. Alright, well, great. We love that. How about AP ammo? Combined with Netflix. Oh, jeez, okay. 0, 0. Why are we doing 0 damage? Not bad, mortals. Oh, cool. Alright. Cool. Problem solved. Oh, I got his card. Love it. Not renaming Cerberus. Look at that. We got ourselves a new GF. Love him. Wow, you are... Rents back attack. Well, under-leveled, buddy. Good playlist, Cory. How many do you have? 3. You've got 4, don't you, Irvine? Yeah. Oh. Wait, you don't need percent hit. You're one of the few people who definitely doesn't need percent hit. You're getting greedy. You've got it already. Okay, there we go. Do a little trolling for poor Cory. Because many other people have a lot of different playlists. I don't have a lot of... I listen to albums at a time. I feel like I'm coming close to the end of an album. I will simply do another album directly after. From there. Oh, time to go. No? Okay. Great Big Sea. I've heard at least one song by Great Big Sea, but it's been a long time, so... We'll just have to take your recommendation. And we've got ourselves the Cerberus. That's a whole new GF. Gonna have to do more grinding. Oh, wait, get back here. Thought you were a ghost, I'm sorry. Use the last card key, it'll open the lock in the elevator. The sorcerer's room is on the top floor. Good luck, guys. Through to see if I've anything. I think we are. Cerberus. Cool, alright. Battle of the Gardens. Da-da-da. Cerberus goes with Quetzalcoatl and Ifrit. I'll take a look at that one later. Yeah, we're good. Okay, I will, Cory. I'll do that. It is almost wrap-up time. You're totally correct. I will download it. Oh, yeah, and now that you mentioned it, I should mention it out loud. Cory was like, hey, check your Steam notifications. Because Cory just sent me a copy of Risk of Rain because it is on sale, and he has recommended it and had me play it a couple of times at his place. It's entirely enjoyable, so I think we're going to mess about and play with that. Maybe we'll even play it on stream, huh? Be fun. I think it's a game I need to use I can't use a controller for, so... Oh, seed rank go down, and... It's just because I'm not fighting enough random battles out here. That way. Perhaps precipitation? Or does have a controller? That could be good. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's better for my wrist. Use a controller. I have to try and rebind Guild Wars 2 to controller, and it's really difficult and will take me a long time to learn. Not looking forward to it. Beep. My wrist is... Other people are like, it's rainy and winter. Your wrist being bad perhaps may not be about having to hit shift all the time. Like, maybe. Now, didn't I say I'd tell you lovely evil femme attractive folk when Adea is on screen again? Well, guess the hell what? Here she is! Oh, you guys shouldn't have. I was gonna come visit you at my old home. Shut up. Did you guys come to fight Matron? After all that she's done for us? Noah, what are you doing here? You gonna fight me too? Come on, remember a year ago? Stop it! Stop telling everyone that I pegged you. Hey, you're a Galbadian student. Get over here. I'm happy right here, thank you. Too late, Cypher. Can't mess with our minds. Plus, you're just another enemy. Like one of those monsters. You're comparing me to one of them? I ain't no monster. I'm the sorceress's knight. Look at you, attacking like a swarm. You guys are the monsters. Let's go after them monsters. Cloud, kill! Kill boss Gaslight. Squall, get him! Get him, boy! Go on, get him! Oh my god! Is that all you got? I can't be beaten. This can't be. Why? Haste and Berserk? Fuck 'em up, boys. Worthless child. Oh, she's gone. Okay. You won, Squall. The auditorium is right below. Okay, buddy. You're right down there. Being around the road. That was easy. Cool. Great, everyone. Let's go home. Wrap it up. Well, so happy to be in another elevator, man. He fucking loves it. Favorite. I don't know. I have issues with elevators. You know, there's like a kind of elevator that if you press the wrong floor button, it doesn't let you press any other floor button afterwards, so you just have to stand there like a moron or walk out to the intercom and be like, I'm sorry, I don't know how buttons work anymore. Imagine that. Imagine if that would happen. Imagine if there was an elevator that did that to poor, respectful, like, normal people. Anyway. What? I thought this was the auditorium. How many auditoriums do you have? How would I even think of that? Yeah, imagine, like, you should be able to just press a button and go, oh, sorry, that's the wrong button. I'll press the right button now. Problem solved. Oh. Guess we went too far down. Anyway, I want to finish this little section, but we'll be going a little later than normal. The auditorium? Oh. Oh. Sunk through the floor and fucked off. The game's like, would you like to save? Do you want to finish tonight, or do you want to finish like this little section? I'm like, I want to finish this little section. It's because we have encounter none on, so this is much less dangerous than it's... Oh, sweet, cool, auditorium. Yeah, this looks very normal. What's going on? So the time has come. You're the legendary seed destined to face me? What is she talking about? I must say that I am impressed. An impressive nuisance. Your life ends here, Seed. Worthless fool. All seeds must perish. I'm the sorceress's knight. You'll never get past me. Can't afford to lose. Shit, we don't need to do that again. Ugh! Draw, Adia, Alexander. Damn, I'm disgraced. Defeated, useless, fool. Maelstrom. Remember last time we fought her, she shot Squall right in his goddamn face? Quiet, Alexander. Like, come on, give us the thing. Please hit Demi Usina. I think we're okay. Don't die, Irvine. You'll be okay. Okay, good. Dude! Come on, do the thing! Alright, we're getting lots of Renoa's limits, but come on! Yeah, that's right. Can we get to over 100 before? No, we can't. Great. Well, 98% is better than 75%, I guess. Shit. That wasn't very effective. Squall, I think you're gonna have to hit her, buddy. Give the pupper a treat. Netflix did a good job. Don't kill him. Oh, Cerberus, yeah. You haven't seen it yet. Very good, Cory. Very good indeed. Double and triple. Oh, that's great. I forgot. It's fucking useless. We actually need a mega potion or we'll all die. Please don't kill him. Please don't kill him. Please don't kill him. Please don't kill him. Yes! Ah, suckers! Okay, they are not getting their things, so... Triple! Oh, you gotta cast the same thing 3 times? That sucks. Alright, that pretty much seals it then. Enjoy your Thundaga, baby. Really? You don't want to give us a random Zenzakuken or anything? Wow. Triple Thundara didn't help at all. It's funny you can make it sleep. Hero. Makes a character invincible. Bomblet. 50 AP. Alexander. What happened? Your body. Noah. What? Noah. Lifer. Renoa? You were right? Whoa. Is this selfie? Oh, thank you, Cleric. Fine. Del? You've all grown so much, become so strong. I've waited for this day to come and also feared this day would come. A joyous day or an odious day. Where's Eleni? Have I protected Eleni? I don't understand. Well, Renoa. Renoa? What's wrong with Renoa? Save game. The end of disc 2. That's where we'll leave it. Good job, everybody. A little bit at the end there, an additional 8 minutes or so. Oh boy, Final Fantasy VIII. What just happened? What happened to Renoa? What happened to Cypher? Why is Adia now seeming to recognize the kids from the orphanage? Plot. What a fantastic event. I had an excellent. After you've won, you'll be asked to name your new friend, default Alexander, after which a whole bunch of. Now, disc 3, like, you know what it looks like? Look at this. Okay, so. Not spoilers. Okay. Capture. You'll notice that disc 3, same number of items as disc 2, and disc 4 is just getting ready and going. Disc 4 is essentially the end of the game. Not full, I'd say. Oof. Very excited. I'm very excited to finish this. I had a thought earlier tonight. Side quests. Final Fantasy VIII side quests aren't that amazing. I don't think we're missing much. We've done them, like, not the most important ones, the ones I mentioned, but a lot of the really good stuff in Final Fantasy VIII happens. We will be going straight through. I think right now we could go straight through to the. I want to pick up Doom Train and Cactua and have to get ultimate weapons in disc 3. Yeah, can't do it disc 4. Yep. We will do that sort of thing, but I don't think we're going to 100% it. We'll get mostly everything. And I'm very excited to do that with all of you. Now, it is a little bit late. I want to have a couple snacks and then have a melatonin. Hope you all have a very excellent night. Thank you very much for joining me. You've seen the big twist of Final Fantasy VIII. It was if 7 was 8 is, oh shit, they actually all grow up together in the thing they're using to keep soldiers, child soldiers. This is a metaphor for. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me, everyone. If I have one thing to tell you, it's that tell the people you love that you love them.